The electric eel is not simply a fish that can shock. It is a biological paradox, a creature that turns chemistry into electricity and darkness into opportunity. Known scientifically as electrophorus, the electric eel inhabits the slow-moving rivers, floodplains, and swamps of South America, particularly within the Amazon and Orinoco basins. In waters where visibility is poor and oxygen levels fluctuate dramatically, this animal has evolved a solution unlike any other. It generates power from within its own body. Despite its name, the electric eel is not a true eel. It belongs to a group of knifefish, more closely related to catfish than to marine eels. Its elongated body, however, gives it the unmistakable appearance of a serpent moving through water. This form allows it to navigate dense vegetation and muddy riverbeds with ease, slipping through environments where other fish struggle to survive. Nearly its entire body is devoted not to movement, but to electricity. Evolutionarily, the electric eel represents one of the most extreme cases of specialization in the animal kingdom. Over millions of years, natural selection favored individuals capable of sensing and manipulating electrical signals in environments where sight and sound were unreliable. What began as weak electrical sensing gradually intensified, transforming into the ability to generate powerful discharges capable of stunning prey and deterring predators. Physically, the electric eel can reach lengths of over 2 meters, making it one of the largest freshwater predators in its range. Its head is blunt and flattened, housing a mouth filled with small but sharp teeth used primarily for gripping rather than tearing. Unlike most fish, the electric eel relies heavily on air breathing. Specialized vascularized tissue in its mouth allows it to gulp oxygen from the surface, an essential adaptation in oxygen-poor waters. In fact, the electric eel must surface regularly or risk suffocation. The most astonishing feature of the electric eel lies beneath its skin. More than 80% of its body consists of specialized electric organs. These organs are made up of thousands of electrocytes, modified muscle cells arranged in series like batteries stacked end to end. Individually, each cell produces only a small voltage, but together they can generate discharges exceeding 600 volts in some species. This makes the electric eel one of the most powerful bioelectric organisms known. Electricity serves multiple purposes in the eel's life. Low-voltage pulses are used continuously for navigation and communication. In dark, murky waters, the electric eel emits weak electrical fields and senses disturbances caused by nearby objects or animals. This form of electrolocation allows it to perceive its surroundings with remarkable precision, essentially creating an electric map of the world around it. When hunting, the electric eel switches to high-voltage mode. A sudden, intense discharge can stun or paralyze prey almost instantly. Fish, amphibians, and even small mammals entering the water can be incapacitated within milliseconds. Once the prey is immobilized, the eel strikes quickly, swallowing it whole. This strategy allows the eel to dominate environments where visibility is nearly zero. Behaviorally, the electric eel is both patient and deliberate. It often remains motionless for long periods, conserving energy while monitoring its surroundings through weak electrical signals. When an opportunity arises, it acts with explosive precision. This balance between stillness and sudden action defines much of its existence, allowing it to thrive in habitats that demand efficiency rather than speed. The habitat of the electric eel is shaped by seasonal flooding. During the wet season, rivers overflow, creating vast networks of flooded forests and temporary lakes. These environments are rich in prey but low in oxygen, conditions perfectly suited to the eel's unique adaptations. During the dry season, waters recede, concentrating fish and increasing competition. The electric eel's ability to breathe air and generate powerful shocks gives it a decisive advantage during these periods. Dietarily, the electric eel is an apex predator. It feeds primarily on fish, but its menu can include frogs, crustaceans, birds, and small mammals that venture too close to the water. Unlike predators that rely on pursuit, the eel's success depends on control. Electricity allows it to dominate without prolonged struggle, reducing injury risk and energy expenditure. The electric eel's relationship with its environment extends beyond predation. By regulating prey populations, it influences species composition and ecosystem balance. Its presence shapes the behavior of other animals, many of which learn to avoid waters known to harbor these powerful predators. In this way, the electric eel functions as both hunter and architect of its ecosystem. Human fascination with electric eels dates back centuries. Indigenous peoples of the Amazon were aware of their power long before modern science documented it. Early explorers described encounters with electric fish capable of knocking horses off their feet, stories once dismissed as exaggeration but later confirmed through observation and experimentation. The electric eel became one of the first animals to demonstrate that electricity was not solely a physical phenomenon, but a biological one as well. Scientific study of electric eels has contributed significantly to our understanding of neurobiology and bioelectricity. Research into their electric organs helped lay the foundation for modern neuroscience, influencing studies on nerve impulses, muscle contraction, and electrical signaling in the human body. Even today, electric eels remain a subject of intense scientific interest. Yet despite its power, the electric eel is not invulnerable. Habitat destruction, pollution, and changes to river systems pose increasing threats. Deforestation alters flood patterns, while mining and agriculture introduce toxins into waterways. Because electric eels rely on precise physiological balance to generate electricity, changes in water chemistry can have serious consequences. The electric eel survives not through aggression alone, but through mastery of an invisible force. Electricity, silent and unseen, becomes an extension of its body, shaping every interaction with the world around it. In rivers where light fades and sound dissolves, power flows not from muscle, but from living voltage.